Is Squadrons dying? Though Star Wars Squadrons is an amazing game, with incredible depth and visuals, people believe Squadrons is suffering from a content drought. There are only 2 game modes, and frankly, one of them, Team Deathmatch, is a complete given. Today's video isn't about hating the developers, because I really think they've created something they can be proud of. But I want to talk about how we can improve Squadrons. This is just what I believe would work, so I would really love to hear what you guys have to say on the issue. Feel free to comment what sort of ideas you have that can improve Squadrons and save it from dying off. So, I think the main thing that can help Squadrons in the long run is more game modes. I know something that big is pretty unlikely, but I'm still going to try and be realistic. That means I want to tell you about ideas that already have existing assets and hopefully ideas that don't take the spotlight away from fleet battles. First, I think a fun mode would be Capture the Flag. The flag can appear similarly to a resupply icon, and when you fly past it, you can have an on-screen message notifying you that you have the flag. Then, the objective is for you to go back to your capital ship. If you die, the flag is lost in the explosion, and after a short time the flag respawns. As for balancing, I think the Empire might have a slight advantage because of their power conversion ability, where they can put all their ammo into engines and fly in and out of areas super quickly. However, a solution to that could be to slightly increase the Rebels' boost power in only that game mode. We shouldn't take away the Empire's advantage, but for the sake of the game mode, we don't want something to be too easy. Speaking of easy, the capital ships won't have anything to support them, so the flag is vulnerable until the last minute. Also, unlike fleet battles, the capital ships won't move in closer as the match progresses, so the time to travel back and forth stays the same. Another game mode that I think Motive can add is a blockade running mode. It can be set up so the Rebels' objective is to get as many corvettes as possible past the Imperial blockade. If the Empire stops all corvettes, the Rebels lose and their rank goes down. If the Rebels get one ship through, it's a draw. However, if 2 or more ships make it past the blockade, it gives the Rebels victory. The higher the surviving ship count, the higher the rank rewards. The corvettes should have increased health and offensive power, but Motive would have to be careful in game balancing. Though Motive has done a great job in balancing the classes of Squadrons, so the real problem lies in putting together these game modes. I know that any extra content for Squadrons is a long shot, but I think some variety in game modes would seriously increase the game's longevity. Any smaller but competitive game modes can be put on a rotating cycle to help the content stay feeling fresh. But all of this is just my opinion, so I would really love to hear what you guys have to say. What should we do to help Squadrons? What other game modes should be added? And with that out of the way, I would just like to finish by saying that I really appreciate you watching to the end of the video. That's one of the biggest things that you can do to really help the channel out. If you want to support the channel even more, or if you enjoy this kind of content, please consider subscribing. And again, thanks for watching.